Hi everyone, this is Mark from SnowOnly. I just wanted to highlight something that is of particular importance when buying French off-plan ski properties. I made a suggestion the other day that instead of waiting until next year when the price of property has gone up and you will end up paying more for the same property that you do this year, my suggestion was to buy into a development and then you can own the property as the appreciation moves forward, allowing you to do stage payments when the property is built. Then obviously you can benefit from the appreciation of property through the time, whether it's a year, 18 months or 2 years. Now, the comments that I had from that were that the experience in their own countries were that they didn't trust the development being built. Now, what you can do in France is they offer a large protection to buyers. So what I will do here, I will refer to an article that was basically written and verified by Simon Atty, who is a French notaire. I'm happy to give his details if anyone would like it. You can see here, it was in the article section of SnowOnly on the 24th of March 2025, the essential legal guide to buying ski property in France, expert insights from a bilingual notaire. I will put this link in the video below in order for you to reference it. But if we go down here to off-plan properties and enhanced buyer protections. So let me read this out to you. Off-plan purchases involve a different structure with additional protections for buyers. The process begins with a reservation contract, essentially an option to purchase subject to conditions being fulfilled. These conditions include the developer reaching a critical mass of buyers, typically around 50% of units or sometimes 50% of the value of the property, and the buyer potentially securing financing. Once these conditions are met, the developer must obtain a GFA certificate, a financial guarantee from a bank or financial institution. This guarantee ensures that the building will be completed even if the developer encounters financial difficulties, as Simon Atty explains. If we're coming up to the end of the year and the developer hasn't been able to put in place all the necessary protections, including the GFA, then the purchaser can withdraw from the purchase and recover the deposit. Upon securing the GFA, buyers sign off an off-plan purchase agreement, a VEFA, with a payment schedule tied to construction milestones. The initial payment typically ranges from 25 to 35% of the purchase price, depending on the stage of construction, with remaining payments spread throughout the building process. Meaning that when you buy a off-plan development, you only need to put a deposit down. If that deposit if the developer then fails to get a GFA certificate, then they can ask for the deposit back. If you do get a GFA certificate, obviously once 50% of the property has been reserved, then a GFA certificate will be issued, and then it will allow you to allow the property to be built, regardless if there's any difficulties with the developer, because it will be covered by the bank or the financial institution. So actually, there's pretty much zero risk of the property not being built in France. So if you are considering buying an off-plan property, rest assured that you're kind of 99.9% or 100% guaranteed that the property will be built. So there's very, very little risk. The only thing that you need to do is find the property that works for you, and maybe then speak to the developer to see how many properties have been sold in that development. So you might be waiting a little bit of time before they get the GFA certificate issued, but that's only a timing thing. But as I said, it's a better option to do that than to wait a few years, for example, and then watch these property prices go up and then spending more money for the property than you would do this year anyway, considering the prices are going. I hope that's some helpful advice. There's loads and loads of articles on our website. If you have any question, please feel free to give me a call. Or if you want an introduction to Simon Atty, the notaire, that's no problem at all. And if you are potentially interested in buying an off-plan property, there are loads around in various prices and various different locations in France. So always happy to make some referrals for you. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. Speak soon. Have a good night.